Hello. Today I want to talk about not studying a style, but studying styles. The important thing is, I forgot, is the S. When I say the S, it's the S in styles. Now the thing is, there are many artists you may like, but the important thing to know is when they are making their final art, they decide through their own mind what they choose to use and what they choose to discard. I think it's incredibly important for everyone to have a level of understanding realism because by studying real life things, that's the best way to understand drawing and the construction and the gesture of various things. I know what I just said is kind of hard to understand because there's just so much to know. But I think the problem is if you really like an artist, I would say yes, you could definitely study their style. But do note that if the only thing in your goal and your end goal is to be able to replicate their style, um, it's kind of just copying. And I think the important thing is even if you mix that with like say something in realism that you do, that could be the better way to go. Because the thing is, you can't know what that given artist is thinking, and even if they tell you what they're thinking, there's a good chance that a lot of that information won't you won't be able to know that information because every artist tends to know stuff, and there's stuff that it's beyond their own comprehension for why they do what they do, and I think that that's really the cool thing about having a style, because when you do that, you tend to use certain things, discard certain things. But I think you can learn a lot about how maybe an artist does construction, or how an artist chooses colors, or how an artist draws, their unique line qualities. And I think learning from many artists could definitely be the way to go. Because I highly doubt that you're only going to like one artist. I bet that you're going to like many different artists, and if you learn from them, maybe it's not that you like everything the artist does, but you like a certain amount of aspects and things an artist does. So if you learn about those, of course, with a healthy dose of drawing from actual real life, you could then become closer to finding what you really want to draw and developing your own style. I want to say, my mom tends to kind of talk about me about like, why aren't you making your own style? The reason why I don't do that is because I know I need a lot more practice, and I want to really be known for having a good deal of realism and technical drawing functionality before I start doing something like that. And I guess you could say maybe that ends up kind of encompassing a lot of my life rather than drawing for fun, which I definitely do like to do, but I end up realizing that I want a lot more practice because I really want to be able to draw well. And the thing is, I have been studying certain line qualities of other artists. Say they draw something and I can look at their pencil drawings. I find it incredible. I feel like someone else's style can offer an incredible wealth of information for how they approach drawing something. And sometimes even artists I like, I'll look at their unique line quality, and then I'll say, I actually don't like how they handled that. I think they handled it too generally. And they're drawing stuff that wasn't even there on the original thing. Or, and not there's anything wrong with that. Maybe you want to draw things that don't exist on the original thing. But it's like you have to understand that if you study a style, there's a good chance that it's not the same as if you were studying the actual thing, because that artist ended up discarding a good deal of information, which is definitely something to be aware of. And, some people would say don't study any style at all and just let your own style arise naturally. I think that also kind of fits in with everything that you do. I think that your style is, I feel like a style is like an accumulation of, well, I guess I really can't pin it. I don't think I could pin any definition, but when I tend to think about it, I tend to think about it as your technical ability plus the unique decisions that you make, as well as your unconscious mind makes to make your style. And nothing says that you can't change your style over time. I think style is an ever-evolving thing. And, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you very much for listening. If you have a question, please ask in the comments below. If you like the video, please like it. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. This video may be short, but I feel like I got the point across. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.